Ichiha photo, also known as One Chi. This is the painting, the reference, and the copy. Well, nice work, Chi, but the background is all messed up. We just cannot define, is there any building or just a sky? And the people here all messed up because they are all of same value. Foreground is not dark enough. Basically, there is not proper structure. So the focus of this image looks somewhere around there. But I personally won't choose such a big frame. I would rather crop it and speak the focus for itself. I just want to make it more tighter. For example, we can crop this image somewhere around there. I mean, to me, this looks great. What we have in this picture, dynamic shadows, light shining from the back. That back building is almost washed out. That is background, midground, foreground, and you already know what to do. Light, dark, darker. And the people may be darkest. And if you want to show some glow, like in this picture, this guy, he is looking red or brown, you can say. He is wearing black but still looking red. He is looking black, looking somewhere dark brown, and this is pure black. So there is a gradation. Let's first break it down and block it out. The frame, the horizon. Doesn't have to be perfect. The horizon, the shapes, the huge shapes. This is midground, this is background, and this whole part is one. And this is the foreground. Now let's quickly sketch it out. The frame, horizon, big shapes, the midground building, back building, the front one in the foreground. So this building crosses the horizon line because it's closer to us. Then we need to find the vanishing point. And how do we do that? We follow these lines. The street lines, the markers, the dividers here. The moment you get the vanishing point, pull straight lines all across the frame. That is created. Now, if you see, the heads are not actually on the same line. Front line is somewhere there. The back people are somewhere there. There are still headlines over here and here. This is because the photo has been taken a bit higher than the usual eye level, like somewhere around 7 or 8 feet. We also have some cars back there. Then we have the people. We'll put some reference lines for the heads, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll put the heads first. Never put heads, buildings, posts, birds in equidistance. Never do that. The distance between them should vary. This is not normal. This is normal. This is normal. Now, as we have the heads, we can draw the body. The second line will be a little less powerful in values. The third line may go a little more. The car needs to be dark a little, because if you do too much, it comes forward. The values for the back buildings will be light. I mean very light. As you can see, the background building is almost blown away. And if you see only this part, it looks all messed up. And that's why Wanchi got confused. Oh! Very light. Then we have the midground, the mid building. This building can be a little darker because the sun is at the back. You see? It makes more sense. Then we have the foreground building, which is the darkest of all. Now the background buildings looks quite empty. What to fill in there? We have these dark lines over here. You see? Those darks. Those darks. Some street lights, maybe electric posts, some shades, all those things we have. You also have to look for these lines. Where are they going? We don't always have to follow perspective. Few things in life can be calculated with some idea. We have some gradation on the street, just very light because we are showing some shadows, powerful shadows. For that we need a bright street. Here comes the shadows, the most interesting part that brings dynamics to the painting. Something like this. Some red lights, and I guess we are done. This is the painting, this is the reference, this is the cropped out version, and block and sketch from scratch. Now let's do some raw time.